Welcome to the drew&cole kitchen. I'm Tom and it's Halloween season. Today we're cooking pumpkin curry. So first of all, we need to add some onion into our PKP. I've already got a little bit of oil in there. So when the onion goes in, that should just start to cook away and we'll give that a little stir up. So we've had our onions in the Pressure King Pro on browning function cooking for a couple of minutes now. Now I'm going to add in some ginger and garlic. Here's some I made earlier. So I'm just going to pop in the pot and then start stirring that round. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to chop my chilies. So I've got one red, one green chili here. So I'll split that down the middle. Split that down the middle. And then just gently chop that. I'll add that into the Pressure King Pro. So next in is some lemongrass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bruise the lemongrass with the back side of the knife, which will just release more flavour. And then I'll chop down the middle. And it is worth getting the lemongrass slice as fine as possible because it's a little bit woody. If you slice it finely, then you won't notice it in the curry. Then we're going to pop that in the PKP. So next up, I've got some cardamom pods, which I've already crushed up. I'm just going to pop those in the Pressure King Pro here. And then I've also got about a teaspoon of turmeric, which is going to give the curry a wonderful yellow colour. So next I'm going to chop some peppers up. I've got red and orange pepper here, but you can use any colour. And I'll just chop the top off. And we don't need to go very fine with these because when they go in the PKP, they'll cook down nicely. So I've chopped all the peppers now, and I'm going to put those into the PKP. And then give this a stir again. So next up, I'm going to put in some fish sauce. If you've only got salt, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to put in some tinned tomatoes, and I use whole plum tomatoes. And then I'm also going to put in a couple of tins of coconut milk that I've got here in this jug. And just as I stir that up, that turmeric in here is just going to turn everything a wonderful yellowy orange colour. So we now have our first batch of ingredients in the Pressure King Pro. It's time to put the lid on. And I'm going to select the stew function. Default cooking time is 30 minutes. We only need 10 for this first set, so I'm going to just use the minus button to take the time down. 10 minutes, nothing more to do. See you back here in a couple of minutes. So the first batch is finished cooking. Chopped up the pumpkin in the meantime. I'm going to add that into the curry. Then I'm going to add some chickpeas as well. And then finally some raw cashew nuts as well. And then all we need to do is pop the lid on again. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to set stew function and then adjust down to 10 minutes and then leave that to cook. So that's all done. That's cooled down nicely. And one of the things you can do at this point is you can add in some veg. Only needs another couple of minutes cooking. So here I've got some pak choy, and actually I've added in some sugar snap peas here as well. And that's absolutely delicious, just adding in those extra vitamins and minerals into your pumpkin curry. So let's now ladle this out to serve. There we go. I'm just going to garnish that with a little bit of coriander that I've chopped here. This is hearty enough to serve on its own, but you might also choose to serve it with some basmati rice. I've got some brown basmati rice here. Goes great with some chapati as well. So happy Halloween, folks.